weep, grana, weep, nitty bong, and welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things Transformers and Transformers action figure related. And today on my channel I'm coming back at you with some stuff and things I found from the four corners of the Tinterweb. I do this every single Saturday and Tuesday on this channel, so if you like the sound of that, think about giving me a like, a share and a subscribe, because it really does help me out. Now before we go into the main topics today on Transformers, we have another update from the team over at RAMEN Toys, who are creating the 80s Commander, and now we can see that each one will actually have a slightly unique helmet. So there will be things that they do share, kind of the grills at the front and the shades look, but we can see there is subtle variations between each helmet. And of course by now you've already worked out that the 80s Commanders are the Centurions. Power extreme, stream. Absolutely still waiting for a pre-order for these. Can't wait. Super cool.
And now the news. Don't touch that dial.
Kicking off with FUNBIE Studios, and they have been updating their blaster communications tower. They've already done the chair, you can already get the plans for this one, and now the tower for it to go in seems to now have a few added little sections on it as well. So cool, so cool. Go Better have been showing off their upgrade kits for your Kingdom Optimus Primal, and they're going to fill in a few of the gaps that we always have on this figure. So it's pretty cool. You can see here that the bit here at the top is really going to fill in that massive gap, and we can also give him jet power monkey bits on the back as well. I don't think he comes with the stand, but he looks pretty cool with the stand anyway, and he just gets some more little filler bits as well to cover up the screws and stuff like that. It actually really does finish the piece off very nicely here, and makes it look a little bit kind of masterpiece style, I guess. Here really nice, definitely worth it if you love this figure. Over in the UK, In-Demand Toys now have in stock the Takara Nemesis Prime. This wasn't even a figure I was aware of, but right now if you need a Nemesis Prime with a trailer, head over to In-Demand. He's in stock. FANSTOYS have been showing off their Spindrift, which is their take on SEASPRAY. So if you saw a few in-hand pictures here, and the dude looks alright. You know, he's... Again, as I keep saying, for me, he's not as nice as the XTB version, but he is pretty nice. I have actually tried to pick him up this week, but every single place I go to, he is completely sold out on pre-order. So hopefully I will be able to pick him up at some point. For me, alt mode looks cool. Bot mode, bit blocky, bit squared off. Not really my thing. Let me know your thoughts on this down in the comments. Over in the world of Dr. Wu, Dr. Wu, he's been showing off his mini Prime. I think this is going to be the next release from this team. I've got their Galvatron and their Sound Blaster, absolutely awesome. Scales really well with Hasbro Scorponok as well, so if you're looking for a little mini Prime to scale with your Titans, definitely worth a look. Talking of small Transformers, these mini tiny Transformers that were shown over on Weibo. People are asking me who these are made by. I think this is made by NANO Scene. I think they're also 3D printed, and they put a massive scene together. Really cool little scene. And now there's even the Micro Master bases that look pretty accurate to their G1 selves, obviously in mini scale. So they all look together, they all look really cool. I'd love to see these in the flesh, close-up detail, and of course get myself a 3D printer. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on these. I love sharing these. I think it's so cool what you can do on such a miniature scale. From the miniature to the big, and DLX have been showing off their take on the BAYVERSE Jetfire. Yeah, this guy is a really nice looking Jetfire. I think out of all of the things within the BAYVERSE, this actually isn't a bad looking bot. I love his little metallic beard and the way that his head goes in. I think it's pretty damn cool. Of course, as always, this is non-transforming, but the dude comes with a lot of accessories, so you can get your own unique look and kind of posability out of it as well. Highly detailed, really great sculpting, and of course comes with that classic walking stick. And during these pictures as well, we got a better look at the size difference. They said he was a big bastard, and then they showed Prime kneeling down, so we couldn't really get a true scale, but we can now get the true scale here. And yes, he is bigger than the DLX Prime, but also he comes apart and will fit together with your Prime, which is really, really cool. Nice idea. Well done to the team at DLX. I think this is great. Over to the company that seems to be getting a lot of my money recently, and that is New Age, because they've been showing off more pictures of their Galvatron. So this is the G1 Accurate toy version. This is the one that I've recently just pre-ordered, so expect to see this on the channel very, very soon. Looks awesome. They also did show off their Hercules and their Tong Tine Zhao Titan. This is over on Bado. So of course this is going to be the Constructicons. And this should be a really nice Legends take on the Constructicons as well. Can't quite see, obviously, what the finished designs will be, because these are just the kind of CAD drawings. But also, we will be getting a Magnus as well. Looks pretty nice, pretty interesting. This is kind of a rooftop impression of him, so he's going to be a wide boy. We also got some box art from the up-and-coming planet-sized Galvatron. That's going to be awesome. But this, all day this, their take on Straxus doing the broken bat moment from Nightfall. Straxus becomes Bane all day long. I'm here for this. Best box art ever. Moving over to the world of Fans Hobby, and they've been showing us how to fit the replacement parts that they're going to be sending out for Naval Commander. As we know, unfortunately, Naval Commander did ship with a few challenges when it came to the cab. There were some cracks appearing in it during the transformation, all kinds of things. So all the customers who have brought a complaint in, they are going to be receiving a new cab, and they just sent out this little video on how to install it, which I think is a great idea, obviously, because Transformers are complicated things just to transform. So yeah, well done to Fans Hobby, really covering everybody off here with this great customer service. Also, Fans Hobby sharing their take on cab. Really looking forward to this, to complete the Headmaster Juniors. Like the fact that the cab opens up towards the front, so it's easy to get the figures in, extending ladders on the top, and of course they look absolutely great together in their bot modes and also in their alt modes as well. My only criticism, as I've said all along, is I just wish that cab was a little longer. He still looks a little stunted to me for a fire truck, like someone just chucked the back off. But hey, it is what it is, and I think the set together do look pretty damn good. Moving over to Ocular Max, and they shared this on April Fool's Day. Now, I hope this isn't an April Fool. If it is an April Fool and I've been fooled, then hey, let's just look at what could have been, right? But it's been shared over numerous places now, and I think that it probably is real. This is called Lady Heiress. It's like a female-looking version of Tarn. It's like Tarn with Windblade's head. It's got over 70 points of articulation and comes in at over 20 centimeters tall. Looks absolutely incredible. There is pre-orders up for this, I've heard as well. I can't find any at the moment, which is why I'm struggling to know if it's real or not. If somebody does know where the pre-orders are, please let me know down in the comments. I think this is gorgeous. So you got the Tarn type face. Take it off, and then it's the kind of almost Windbladey type face. Really liking this. But then we move over to the alt mode, and oh good lord, a black and purple tank. Black and purple Transformers do it for me every single time, and this looks incredible. Loving this. Let me know your thoughts on this one down in the comments. Defensors are coming from all angles, and Ocular Max showed off a little bit of theirs. So we got this first look at, I think this guy's going to be called Ventus, and then they also shared this kind of rendering here of it next to the Bruticus, but also with Lady Heiress or Tom, whichever one this is, next to them as well to show the height difference. And yeah, this looks pretty good. Out of all of them, this is definitely my favorite. X-Transbots also shared an update on LOCKE. They're fixing everything. Prototypes are coming. Let's see what happens. Fingers crossed that this does fix everything. But they did also show off their Warrior Bastion, and oh, I'm really not sure here. I think legs, arms look brilliant, but there's just something going wrong here. Either the head, the torso maybe is a little thin. I do think the torso is a little thin. Also summit with the thighs. I'm not sure. There's just something really putting me off this figure right now, and it's not just their current issues with XTB, but there's just something off. Something's just off. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Are you excited for this one, or like myself, do you think there's just something a little off it? Some quick movie news around the Soto Transformers. We know this is already going to be set outside of the Bayformers, but now we're also being told that the general idea here is that he will humanize the Transformers a little more, to give them a little more emotion. Now, let's hope that that is a good thing. He does reference the way that they were in G1 to make you care about the bots a little bit more, which I think is a great thing, so they don't just appear and then die in 2 seconds and you don't care about them. So putting a little bit more heart and soul into our formers, yeah, I can live with that. Last week we spoke about Get the Right Bot. Go and follow Get the Right Bot on Facebook, because he's now finished their take on X-Transbots Gravestone being turned into Prime, and the finished article is sublime. This is a thing of beauty, an absolute masterclass. Gorgeous, gorgeous figure, especially when you put the Prime head on top of Gravestone. Awesome. Absolutely fantastic. You would never have thought that actually this would make such a cool Prime, and the alt mode is absolutely gorgeous. If I had half of the artistic talent that's being shown on display here, I would be grabbing my Gravestone and painting that up, because 100% I will not be completing the trailer set here. So doing something cool like this, yeah, I'd definitely be up for that, to have my Gravestone a little different to all of the others. Let me know your thoughts on this down in the comments. Is this a repaint that XTB may release further down the line? Can I get the license off this dude? Maybe. I love it. Absolutely fantastic. Go give Got the Bots a good follow here. We all know that this time next week as well, Hasbro FanFest will be on April the 9th, or certainly starting on April the 9th, straight after the Transformers main panel. Join us here, myself, Toys R Us and TF UK, for our reaction to everything that just went down there. It's going to be the first live stream that I've done on this channel, so it should be some good fun. I know that I have some communications with some of you down in the comments, so it'll be great to get you on the live chat and actually be able to communicate in real time with everybody. That's everything from myself for this week. Thank you very much for the support. This channel has just gone over 1.12k subscribers. Absolutely fantastic. Awesome. We continue to grow together, and now we're going to start doing some live streams together. I can't wait. Let me know your thoughts on everything down in the comments, and I'll see you in my next video. Alright guys, in a bit. Peace.